Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So my name is Wirdatul BINTI KHAIRIL, and I was born in Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. So people usually call me Wirda or Amanda, and I am currently in my third year degree in law. So my highest education is diploma in law, and I took diploma in law in University Sultan Zainal Abidin, as well as my degree. Moving on to my mission in life. So my mission is to be rich, to turn where did my money go into look at all the money coming to my way. And my vision is to create a life where financial abundance dances alongside with love. So moving on to weekly exercise of the company law subject. So in the first week of company law of company and association course began with an emphasis on building a fundamental understanding of the material. So introduction outlining the course goals and objective, kick off the week. So the lecturer gave a brief overview of the whole course syllabus and highlighting what's important for the subject and all the deadlines. And the focus then turned to a true investigation of different kinds of corporate entities. Next is the second week of my company law subject. So we have given the task based on a made-up organization called Lex Theatre, which was influenced by movies and also presented a novel and entertaining learning experience. In addition to to adding a fun element to our education, this assignment gave the theoretical ideas we covered in class a real-world application. So it will deepen our grasp of partnership formation and highlighting the dynamic and different uses of company law concepts that can be achieved through the analysis of legal scenarios within a creative and fictional setting. In the third week of my law of company and association course, so we have been given a task to create a portfolio for a partnership with my six other friends. We decided to name our organization as Amanda and Co. So this exercise promoted teamwork as we collaborated to develop a throughout depiction of our fictitious partnership in addition to facilitating the application of theoretical principles. For we improve our teamwork and communication abilities as well as our understanding of the nuances of partnership relations in the legal field through this practical experience. Moving on to the fourth week of my law of company course was the complex dynamics of partner affiliation in partnerships. So the talks went into great detail into the subjects of partner relationships, especially with regards to share distribution and liability in the framework of a commercial entity. Our investigation offered a thorough grasp of the legal ramifications and obligations related to partner relationships. Furthermore, the week's curriculum included partnership property administration, providing insight into the legal frameworks controlling assets handling within this type of organizational structure. During the fifth week of my law of company course, Mr. Ahmad Muaz gave a very insightful guest lecture. The topic of the talk was the establishment of the legal services businesses, and Mr. Muaz provided insightful commentary based on his experience, especially from Maha. This offered a realistic and useful viewpoint on the difficulties and subtleties associated with starting legal services businesses. One of the presentation was Mr. Muaz proficiency in creating cooperation agreements by sharing his opinions and the nuances of the drafting successful partnership agreement. He gave students a rare chance to benefit from his vast knowledge. During the sixth week of my company class, we delved into the case of study of Arthur Andersen, once a prominent member of the Big Five accounting firms globally. The session primarily focused on the concept of unlimited liability in partnerships and its profound impact on the dissolution of all firms associated with Arthur Andersen, catalyzed by the notorious Andersen scandal in 2002. The tutorial question, an activity based on the real-life experience of Arthur Andersen's dissolution, provided us with valuable insights into the practical implications of partnership structure. The Enron scandal serves as a stark reminder of the importance of ethical practices, transparency, and accountability in the corporate world. In week 7, me and my friends did a study group discussing the methods of dissolution of a partnership. So, as outlined in the provided slide, dissolution of a partnership, the presentation covered various aspects of partnership dissolution, including dissolution by agreement, by partnership at will, retirement from partnership at will, notice to dissolve, conversion of fixed-term partnership into partnership at will, and dissolution due to death, bankruptcy, involuntary assignments, and illegality. It also addressed dissolution by the court, including grounds for dissolution such as insanity, permanently incapable prejudicial conduct, willful and persistent breach, business at loss, and just and equitable reasons. The presentation further mentioned dissolution by order of an arbitrator. Week 8 highlights we can identify challenges in understanding complex legal doctrines and their application in practical scenarios. Reflecting on these challenges, I recognize the need for continuous engagement with the material and seeking additional clarification when required. As I progress into subsequent weeks, I plan to deepen my understanding of specific company law topics such as mergers and acquisitions, corporate finance, and international aspects of corporate governance. Moving on to week 9 of the company law, so the instructors moved their attention to a crucial feature of establishment of companies, which is the role of promoters. So understanding the legal responsibilities, duties, and obstacles that promoters confront in the context of Malaysian company law was the primary focus of week 9 investigation. Moving on to week 10 of company law course, so we had an in-depth discussion on what exactly a company law is and how it comes into existence, as well as the impact of turning a business into a formal corporation. So we started by understanding the key characteristics that make a company unique, such as legal personality, limited liability, and perpetual succession. Then we explored the step-by-step process of forming a company, looking at the legal requirements and different types of companies, like private and public ones. In project, so me and my friends made a study group project to understand the flow of partnership creation in Malaysia. So our study group embarked on a comprehensive project aimed at unraveling the intricacies of partnership creation in the context of Malaysian business laws and regulation. So the primary goal was to gain a nuanced understanding of the legal processes, requirements, and implications associated with forming partnerships in Malaysia. So in week 1 until week 6, we have face-to-face discussion where we select a topic and we research the division, and then we made a case studies and real-life examples, and then we made a legal framework exploration. Next, we compile our findings, and because we made individual research, and also in week 7 we have online discussion to synthesize our finding, our peer review and findings and feedback, and task delegation for final report, and we prepare for presentation. Next project, we have drafting partnership agreement. So in our recent company law project, we came together to create a partnership agreement for a made-up business agreement, which is the Amanda and Co. The agreement is like the rule book for our partnership, laying out who does what and how we will work together. So, discussing on what had I learned throughout this journey. So, the invaluable insights I received during my journey in the company class is that this course has given me a deep grasp of the legal frameworks that regulate firms. It has also given me a strategic perspective that takes into account the complex intersection between law and commerce. To put it simply, this training has given me a deeper understanding of company law and a prism through which to see the business world in accordance with Islamic principles. It reaffirms my resolve to live a responsible life, steered by the values of fairness and moral behavior in both my personal and professional spheres. Not only as a law student, but also as a person hoping to live a meaningful and moral life. This educational experience has greatly influenced my perspective. That's all from me. Thank you very much, and Assalamualaikum.